My name's Janet and welcome to our very first Heart Fit online workout. Have a little march. Now you can be the master of your own destiny here. You can do as little or as much of the workout as you like. But I do ask that you at least try and include the warm-up exercises and the recovery exercises at the end. Now, some of you may have hand weights at home. We're going to be using some weights, but if you don't have any weights, you can improvise with some water bottles or some small cans of veggies or something. Asparagus works well. Nice skinny cans. Have a little march. And today I'm going to be travelling to the beat of my own drum, but if you want to put on a bit of music in the background to work to, something that you like, that would be good. Have a little march and then a little clap. March for 3. 1, 2, 3 and clap. 2, 3 and clap. Good. Let's travel that forward and back. Forward and back again. And again, forward and back again. Good. A couple more. Let's travel sideways now. One step to the side and a step back. Step, step back. Good. Let's make it 2 steps. 2 and 2. Good. You might want to lift your arm as you go. Lift, lift. Or maybe reach and reach. Or push away too. Push and push. Good. Press, press. A couple more. Press. Good. Once more each way, and then we'll go back to that 1 step each way. Let's just do 1 and back. Good. Now bring your heel up to your bottom. Give yourself a swift kick in the bottom. Step and squeeze. Your heel up the back. Good. Have a bit of a swing. Now you might want to stay here with this little low swing and curl to your bottom, or you could sink in the middle and reach your arms up that little bit higher. Sink, reach up. Good. 2 more. And let's just squat in the middle here. Feet about hip width apart. Knees and toes lining up. Knees lining up with that middle of your foot. Push your hips back. Press your tail behind you. Push back and up. Keeping your chest nice and high. Do a couple more here. And we're going to take one leg wide and squat. Come back in. And the other leg wide and squat. Come back in. Sit down. Back. Sit down. Come back. Sit down. Come back. We could add 3 little pulses to that movement. 3, 2, 1. Come in. And again, 3 little tiny ones. Bring it back. 3, 2. Good. And again, 3, 2. Once more each side. And back. Stay with your squats in the middle. Sit down. And pick up a knee as you stand up. Sit down. Pick up a knee. Stand tall. Good. Let's take our hands around past that knee that we lift. Sit down and lift. Sit down and lift. Sit down and lift. Good. Two more. Now, just the knee lift. Knee, knee. Push me away. Push. Sit. Keep your knees going up, but lower your arms down and pull back. Then, stretch your heels forward. Reach, pull back. Reach, pull back. Good. Pulling your elbows back past your waist. Warming up into your upper back muscles. arms, but take your leg back. Stretch back behind you, squeeze your bottom, pull your leg to the back. Keep those legs going back and lift. Good. Lift to your chest and lower. Let's have a march again. 1, 2, 3 and a clap. Good. Bring it forward. Now you might not have much space, so you might have to keep this on the spot, but that's fine. Just march for 3 and a little clap. Good. Let's do our sideways again, just one step each way. Have a little cross up in the middle and pull back. Once more each way, and we'll take 2 steps this time. Push away and push. Good. Press away. You can look at what you're pushing away if you like. Press it away and press away. Good. Back to 1 step. From here, bring your heel up. Squeeze your heel up the back. Good. Have a sink in if you like. A bit of a swing. If you want to have a big sink and a big swing. Now the important thing is, when you're working at home, to make sure that you've got nothing in the way that is going to form a trip hazard or any danger to you. So before we go too far, I'd like you to make sure that there's nothing around you that's going to be dangerous. And if you are going to use some weights, make sure that they're out of the way. Either up on a chair, I have mine up on a chair, or if they're on the floor, make them well out of the way where you're working. Let's squat 1 to the side and the other side. Good. Side and in. Side and in. A couple more. Let's add the triple. 3, 2, 1. Come up. 3. Good. No need to go too far with these. Just nice little pulses. Let's go once more each side. Now have a sit down. Pick up your knee. Sit down. Pick up your knee. Push. 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 Now push down past that knee that you pick up. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. That's it. Keep your knees coming up. Reach. Reach. Pull back. Add in a heel when you're ready. Heel, pull back. Good. Take your legs to the back. Keep your reach. Think about your upper back muscles. Pulling your elbows right back past your waist. Good. Think about your bottom muscles pulling your leg back. Let's change to a little row. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling quite a bit warmer now. I think ready to start on the circuit part of our class. Have a little march again and a nice big breath in. We're going to do 6 sections where we do a strength exercise using our arms and our legs, and then a bit of a movement pattern following that. 6 times on the way through, 6 different sets. After we've done those, you can repeat that 6 sets if you like, or you can just come and do the Cooldown Recovery section with me. So if you go and collect a set of weights now, or whatever you're going to use, you don't have to use anything, remember? Set of weights in your hands, feet shoulder width apart. Set your shoulders back and down, nice contact with the floor. Chest up. We're just going to curl to our shoulders and lower them down again. You might be happy to stay with just the bicep curl, but I'm going to add in a squat and stand tall. As I curl, squat and stand tall. So we're combining a lower body and an upper body exercise. You can just stick to one or the other if you like. Or you can do a few combined ones and then go back to isolating curl and lower. And again, curl and lower, stand nice and tall. Let's do 2 more of these. Curl, lower, curl, and lower. Pop your weights down, somewhere safe, remember. Have a march. Good. If you want to march a bit faster, you can. Or if you want to march a bit slower, you can. You can march bigger, pick up your knees high, or you can just do a little march. But I know some of you are already jogging. You didn't wait for the invitation. Keep jogging if you like. Just march it out now and relax, and that's our first little station. Next station. You only need to collect one weight this time, and maybe you can use a wall or a chair for support. We're going to be working leg and arm in opposite directions, pulling away from our body and bring it back down again. Pulling away and then bring it back in. You can use this as a challenge for your balance, or you might want to hold on. With this spare hand, you don't need to do the opposite arm and leg. You can just do the leg if you want to, but I'd really like you to work those hips. Lift and lower. One more on this side. Pull away, pull down. Let's turn sides. Make sure, to help you balance, you're looking at something that's not moving. You've got all your toes in contact with the floor, and a slight bend in the knee of the supporting leg helps as well. Pull down. Let's just do 4 more. Relax, pop your weight down. Come back to me with a step to the side and back, to the side and back. Good. This might be where you want to stay. Just that little side step we were doing when we were warming up. Or you can take a bit of a foot push off the floor. Give yourself a spring across the rib. Press it over and back. Push off, come back. Push off, come back. Still working these muscles. The side of our hips. Over, back. Over, back. Good. Do you want more? You could have a bit of a skate step and not even land on your second foot. Just spring off, push across. Relax. Nice big shoulder roll. Collect your weights again. Now you can take as long as you like. You can always press pause, you know, if you want a bit of a break. Longer than I have. Have a big shoulder roll, stand tall. Chest up. Lift your weights to your chest. And lower. Good. Lift them up. and lower them down. Good. Now we're going to do a few like this, both sides together, and just using our upper body. Good. Do 4 more. If this is where you'd rather stay, you can stay just doing these. 1 more. Good. Release. Now take one leg back. Drop down. And as you push up with your thigh, lift your weight. Just one side. Lift and lower. Drive with your legs. Good. Push up. Release. Press to the ceiling. Standing tall. Do 2 more on this side. Relax. Take your other leg back. Heel off the floor. Sink. Drive up and lower. Good. Drive up and lower. Try not to let that weight pull you down. I just felt myself get pulled down by my weight. Lift and lower. Try and keep your shoulders up and down. And again, drive up and lower. Good. 3 more. 2. And bring it to the top. Relax. Pop your weight down. Remember, pause it if you need to. March, march, stop. March, march, stop. Step, step, stop. Step, step, balance. Good. You can do this here, exactly like this, or you can add in a travel. Forward, forward, stop. Back, back, hold it. Forward, forward, hold it. Back, back, and forward. Good. Try and make sure that you stop nice and steady. Work on that anti-tripping exercise of accelerating and then being able to pull up very quickly and stop yourself. And relax. Nice big shoulder roll. You only need 1 weight this time, but you can use 2 if you choose. I am going to use 2. Starting tall, 1 leg back, 2 weights to one side, sink into that leg. Now as you push up with that leg, bring your weights to the other side and step the other one back. Up and lunge back. Up and over, lunge it back. Good. Up and over, lunge it back. Up and lunge. Good. One more each way. Good. Now, stand tall with your arms crossed at your chest. Keep your chest up, push back through your hips, just like you were going to sit on your chair. You can put your chair behind you. That's a good guide. You can feel how far down you're going. And if you were to overbalance backwards, it's a nice soft landing into your chair. Sit down. So if you've got a lounge nearby, you could just point your bottom back towards the lounge and then come back up. Sit down. Good. Back up. Tail back. Chest high. Let's do 4 more. And up. 3. Good. Slowly back. Up you come. One more. Slowly back and up you come. Weights down again. That step, step, hold pattern. March, march, hold. March, march, hold. We're going to use it again, but this time we're going to travel ourselves sideways with it. It's up to you how big a step to the side you do. You might be eager and have the room to spread your wings a little, cover a bit of ground. However, I know space can be limited, so you can always step, step, balance, no matter how much room you've got. It's the hold that really matters. Step, step, hold. Step, step, hold. Good. Two more. And good. Relax again. One weight only required. We're up to our fifth set already, our fifth little station already. This time, we're going to take one leg behind us, have a bit of a lean forward onto our front thigh, and lift our elbow to the back. We're going to work our tricep, but we're also going to work our calves. Lift your heel as you straighten your arm to the back and bring it down. So we're trying to work two parts, top and bottom at the same time, trying for economy, and it's good to have a whole body workout. Bring it in and again. Because in life we rarely use just one bit on its own. We're usually using our lower body and our upper body at the same time. Squeeze and pull back, put it down, and again, lift your heel and then press that heel into the floor. Squeeze your heel up and then press your heel into the floor. Squeeze up, press down. Let's do two more. Squeeze the top of your arm, bring it back, keeping your spine nice and long, and relax. Time to change sides. Same deal, one leg back, weight on the front thigh, elbow pulls back, and we lift our heel as we straighten and bend in. Straighten your arm to the back, then bend it in. Good. Squeeze the top of your arm at the back, bend it in. A few more. Keep your spine long. Keep your tummy in. Think about the top of your arm. Pulling that weight back. Let's just do two more. And one last one. Release. Relax. Now, for our movement part of this station, we're going to do an easy walk. Right, left, one step goes forward, one step goes back. Right, left, right, left. Good. Now an easy walk can look a number of different ways. Forward, forward, back, back. Just an up tall walk. Find your speed you want to do it. Now you might want to sink into your legs if you haven't done enough leg work already. Remember, you get to go round again if you like. Or, if you want a bit of a spring in your step, you could jog it forward and jog it back. Again, I know some of you have been jogging from the beginning. Forward and back, forward and back. Good. Now let's change sides. So we've got left, right, right. Slowly to start with, getting your leg pattern. And again, left, right, left, right. Good. Keep going. Or you can sink in a little. Down, down, up, up. Sink in and up. Sink in and up. Do 2 more. If you want to spring with me now, have your little spring. Or stay with either one of those things we were just doing. Forward and back. Good. Relax. 1 more set to go. You only need 1 weight. 1 more station. I'm going to start with a leg back again. Some leg assisting happening again. Heel off the floor. Sink down into that leg. And bring your elbow up and back. And then lower it down. Pull up and back. And then lower it down. Keep going. Pull up and back. And lower it down. So your weight brushes past your side. Elbow leads the way. Working into your upper back and behind your shoulder. You can add an assistance with your leg. And as you pull that elbow back, drive your leg up. Pull back, lower it down. Pull it back and lower it down. Good. A couple more like this. Pull back, lower it down, and 1 more. Now keep that leg back. Keep your weight in that same hand, but turn your palm to the back. We're going to not use our legs this time. We're going to pull that weight wide and back and lower. So using behind your shoulder, pull up and out and lower it down. It's a very similar exercise, but it works more into the top of your shoulder at the back than your upper back. Pull up and lower it down. Let that elbow come wide and lead the way. Your hand just follows on. Hands just come where they're taken. Elbow leads the way. Couple more. Pull up, back down. 1 last one. And we're going to change sides. Put your weight in the other hand. This time, heel off the floor, sink down. Palm facing in. Just pull your elbow past your body. Now you don't have to use the leg. You can just stick with your arm action if you want to. I like to dry it up with my legs. If you're picking something up, you often do use your legs to assist you. Sink and pull up and lower. Elbow up and back and lower. Keep nice and strong and nice and long through your torso. Tummy in. Nice and lengthened. Pull up. Release. Do 2 more. Now that same leg, same arm to the back, but palm facing behind you. Pull your elbow wide. Lower it down. Good. Up and out. Bring it down. Keep going. Feel that work behind your shoulder and into your upper back. Up. Release. Let's just do 1 more here. And that's the end of this first section of weight work. Pop it down. We haven't quite finished this station. We're going to go back to our easy walks. And work on a little bit of direction changing. Now let's step to the side and back. Step and back. Step and back. Step and back. Good. Just 2 easy walks this time. Step to the side and back twice. Step, come back, step. Do the 2 again. forward, forward, side, side, side. Good, one each way, one forward, one side, one forward, one side, forward. Good. A little bit of agility. Changing direction twice more. And once more. But we're not done, are we? Relax. Left leg leads our easy walk. Forward. Left, right. Let's step to the side and back. Over, back, over, back, over, back. Good. 2 of each. 2 easy walks. 2 step touches. 2 easy walks. 2 step touches. Now 1 of each. 1 easy walk. 1 step. 1 easy walk. 1 step. And again, 1 easy walk. 1 step. Once more, 1 easy walk. 1 step. Hold it here. Well done. You've been through 1 round of that circuit. You can start again at the bicep curls and squats if you like, and do another one. Or you can just start your recovery with me. Big breath in and out. Now let's extend our leg to the back. Reach up, relax. Reach up and relax. And again, reach up, relax. Reach up and relax. Reach up and give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. And up. And give yourself another little pat on the back. Giving your triceps a bit of a stretch in the meantime. And bring it down. Let's get our legs a bit wider apart. Have a little sway side to side. You can add in a stretch for the back of your shoulder, where we were just working actually. Side to side. Nice and relaxed at your own pace. And then side to side. Underarm across. Keep going. Nice and gently. Now pull your shoulder blades apart at the back. Open up between your shoulder blades. And then lift your chest right up to the ceiling. Open up. Nice proud chest. Now just keep your palms facing where they are and lower your arms a bit. Keep that chest up. And then relax. Bring your hands behind your shoulders and stretch across the front of your shoulders. Just bring your right arm across towards your left shoulder now and take your ear over there as well. Come up in the middle and take your left arm over towards your right shoulder and bring your ear across as well. Up you come, have another nice big shoulder roll. Reset your shoulders, and again, big shoulder roll. That feels good. Let's take one leg forward, foot flat on the floor, point your bottom up and away. We're going to stretch our hamstrings now. Take your bottom right up to the ceiling, and then bring your opposite arm across. Have a nice little rotation through your spine. Come up in the middle. And let's change sides. Put your leg forward, press your tail back, and reach your opposite arm across. Nice stretch for your hamstrings. Come back to the center. Let's stretch our hip flexors now. Take one leg back, heel off the floor, drop down, and then tuck your tail under. Push your hips forward. You might want to lengthen right through that front of your body again. And then come back. Let's do it the other side. Take your leg back, heel off the floor, sink, tuck your tail under, come all out, and then bring it back. Relax, big shoulder roll again. Now stretch further for the front of our thighs. I'm going to hang on to something, taking your foot to your bottom. If you don't like this stretch, you can always just repeat your hip flexor stretch. It stretches that's into the front of your thigh, but not quite so low down as this one. And release. And then the other side. Have to balance this time. Think I'm going to hold on to here. Up, hold, and release. 2 feet flat on the floor, and then lift a heel as you rotate through your upper back. And a nice little turn side to side. Can never do too many of these. And release. They feel so good. Have a nice big shoulder roll again. And relax. And give yourself a big clap. Well done for sticking with it. Hopefully you're done 2 lots through and you really